Hi, it's Kaylee, and I'm going to be talking to you about today for my narrative about how my dance career has been. So, I started out, it was 8th grade when I first started dancing, but I'm going to go a little bit before that. So 7th grade, I was a cheerleader, and there was a lot of drama going on when I was in 7th grade. And I was sick and tired of cheerleading because I felt like I was getting into arguments all the time, and I was just to the point where I was not having fun anymore. So as 8th grade came around, I decided not to try out for cheerleading. But I was wondering, what am I going to do now? I mean, I have nothing to do. So I just talked to my mom, and I was like, I think I want to go to a ballet class. And Mom was like, okay. And so she sent me to a ballet class called a Class Act Dance Center in Statesboro, Georgia. And I did not know, I didn't know anything, absolutely anything. I was so nervous. I mean, I kept looking around class, wondering, what did I get myself into? But as I continued to take ballet class, I started to like it more and more. Even though I was really, really bad, I felt like it was a part of me, and I could express myself differently. And so that year, my 8th grade summer, I went to Las Vegas because I usually go there every summer. And I saw in the newspaper that there was a summer intensive that was 15 minutes away from my grandparents' house in Las Vegas. So I decided to audition, and surprisingly, I got into the intensive. I could not believe that I had gotten in. And so that whole summer, I took 8 hours of dance a day for 4 weeks, and I think that's when I realized this is what I want to do. I think because I started becoming a better dancer, and I felt more confident, and I fell in love with the people there, and the dancers were so nice, and I just knew that that's what I wanted to do. And so I called my mom, and I told her, I am either going to stay in Vegas with my grandparents, or we can move to Texas because I want to be a professional dancer, and that's the only way that I will become one, because honestly, there's not a lot of professional companies in Georgia, except for like Atlanta. But we weren't going to move to Atlanta because none of our family lived there anyways. So my parents said, hey, we're going to move to Texas. So we moved here, and I started dancing with Royal Academy of Fine Arts. And for that whole year, I loved to dance. I actually moved up a level because I was in the level Lemon, and that was one of the lowest graded divisions, and I moved up into Red. And then this year, I am now in the company, Babbitt, a Bay Area Houston Ballet and Theater, and I'm an apprentice, and I have put all of my heart into dance, and I think it's actually turning out to be pretty well. So the moral of the story is that if you love something, don't ever give up on it. I mean, I've been dancing for 3 years, and I have gone so far. Like, you would not believe if you saw me dance that I have only been dancing for 3 years. 3 years of training is not a lot. So never give up if you love something.